What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and a lot of you guys, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you guys and gals, love the ladies, have probably been going, Blade, where the fuck have the uploads been? Normally, you got us on this fix, and you can't just go cold turkey without the Blade. So basically, when I upload a video, I'm really horrible with schedules. I'm really bad with schedules. Like the Sunday Chill commentaries, okay? I like to do them on Sunday, but I never want to just do a video just because, oh, it's Sunday, gotta do a video, you know. I don't want to be like, oh, haven't done a video in a couple days, must do a video, you know. I want them to, like, we've talked about subscriber trust, I want them to mean something, and I've been fucking just depressed and bummed out lately, and part of it was this kind of feeling, so some of you guys may have heard about the whole partnerships thing, with machinima and pay cuts and all that kind of stuff, and I don't even want to talk about it. I think it's lame. That's not what you came here for. You kind of wanted some insight, or you wanted to be entertained or whatever. So I don't want to get into it. Basically, I've been unpartnered for a couple weeks now, and so a lot of people are kind of like, Blade, you fucking money whore. And why it is a little difficult to get paid for something and then not be paid for it, and to still continue to do it, I needed to make a video. I really did. Like, I felt like I like the daily consistent content. I like entertaining you guys, and I got so much stuff, but like, I've just been stressed out with life stuff. Like when you know, I basically lost partnership or whatever, and it got me thinking, like, man, if this was a permanent thing, like, I might be fucked. I really might be fucked. Like, I would have to get a, oh my gosh, a regular job. And I know that, here's the thing, guys, like, when YouTubers, or if you want to lump me in, I don't like being lumped in, but people that make gameplay commentaries, when they complain about this or that, there might be some parts of it that a person might not like, but I've worked regular jobs, and I know this is 100 times better. I would rather choose this. But it just kind of got me thinking, like, about my age and about my work history, and stuff like that. That, man, like, you know, there's a possibility that this YouTube thing might not be. I know it's not a forever thing, but like, the loss of the partnership really put it in perspective. It really did, and it, like, I'm kind of one of those people that I know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how sometimes you might drive your car and that check engine light on, you're like, I know I should probably take care of that, but like, let me just keep on going, you know? Or like, you know, if your brakes might be fucked up or something, you go, I know my brakes are fucked up, but let's just keep on rolling. I'll deal with that at a later time, and just keep on cruising. And as far as like my life and the progression of it, it was really cool because as far as like the money aspect of it, and I hate talking about money, but like as far as the money aspect of it, that was taken care of because I would, you know, just make videos. I know I don't make buku bucks, but you know, I would make videos and I'd make some money to pay my bills, and as simple as that. You know, I'm not buying fucking Mercedes and Rolls Royces and shit like that. You know, just keep it simple. But like, when it stopped becoming simple, and when that comfort of just knowing that I'm just steadily cruising was kind of like taken away, it really got me like depressed, man. It really did. Like, it really got me going, like, man, I know I've been doing right for so long, but there's certain things that I'm just not taking care of. And I've been cruising for the longest, and now it's like this pit stop. It also kind of scared me because, like, for the first 2 days when I didn't have my partnership, I was like, well, I'm not uploading anything. I'm not getting paid for it. But then, like, it got to this point where I was like, man, I miss the routine. Like, I have, like, these insane clips. I have these insane gameplays that I want to share. And that's what all this was originally, before, you know, back in the day, originally it was all about if I had a really, really cool gameplay, upload it. It wasn't even about commentary. It wasn't even about the dude behind the sticks. You know what I mean? It was all about just, hey, I came here to watch some cool Knife Only gameplay. Now, I think that it's gotten a little derived from that, and maybe people, I don't want to say bored, but it's become cumbersome, where the gameplay isn't enough anymore. But I think it kind of is for my own personal thing. But guys, I'm gonna get all the back end stuff worked out and figured out, and I'm gonna be starting doing my Let's Plays and do all that stuff once everything kind of goes back to normal. And I apologize for not talking to you, not letting you know what's kind of up. So, if you guys think about money horror, well, fuck off. I don't know. ONLYUSEmeBLADE, peace and butt grease, and I do love you. Bye. So, of the memorable gameplays that I've ever had, I've had a couple before I started doing the whole YouTube thing and the recording. They're, to this day, the best game ever is literally called ONLYUSEmeBLADE's best game ever on Crash, and Crash is spelled wrong. But I've had some other epic games. During Black Ops 1, I actually had 2 40-kill games, and I had a 40-kill game in Team Deathmatch. Knifing only. Sit down. How dare you? And super fast water! And it was on Hanoi! So, Hanoi and Plaza remind me of each other just because they're blue and because I got monster games on there. So, this game obviously starts off a little bit slow, but let me just kind of reiterate the stats to you. I'm not much of a stat guy, but these stats are impressive. If you were looking at a fantasy league of knifers and you saw these stats of the game, like, Blade did his thing. I'm going to sound extremely cocky, extremely excited, not the normal, oh my god, look at me go on the tear. Oh, get the fuck up. Why? He already laid down. He knew what was up. Sit the fuck down. Look at that fucking tear I just went on. There's more. There's more craziness that happens. But let's just get back to I'm not much about stats, but let's just get back to the numbers for a second. Okay? 32 kills, 32 stabs. Sit down. Whether it be stabs, whether it be ballistic knives, whether it be whatever. 41 confirms. 4 orbital VSATs helping the team. And 3 of those VSATs all coming within 1 life. Imagine living a life in the real life and you accumulated greatness 3 times over. That's how I felt in this game. So, here, a little tip for you. I'm even going to give you a tip this video. When you're knifing only and you need to cover some ground real quick, go ahead and switch from that ballistic knife to that regular knife. And then also, just so you know I'm human, yes, it's me dying. Super fast water! I even died with the orbital VSAT up! So, this will go down as one of those great games. If you were looking for one of those commentaries, like a Sunday chill, or just a outlook on life, maybe a funny, witty commentary, me talking about how I think that ugly babies don't deserve gifts, or whatever, this ain't that. I'm excited to finally be able to show you this video. Super fast mode! I gave you so many super fast modes in here, it's ridiculous. You should reward the super fast modes in the editing with a like, or just, you don't even have to like it, just enjoy it. How about that? More of a little bit higher energy commentary, just because I'm pumped. Amazing, good gameplay. You sit down, and this coming up here is some funny, it's some lulz. Well, I don't know if it's really lulz or funny. It's just good stuff. And I see that guy in that corner. And I'm like, you know what? Let me throw a little EMP. Let's stun him a little bit. Even though let's shoot it. Let's tomahawk him. No. How about if the jump shot? Oh, fooled you. You know what? Let's just run up and just stab him in his fucking face. Sit down. How dare you? So, finally got the whole legal shenanigan BS stuff with my channel. And the first thing I wanted to do was to commentate. I felt if my commentating super fast Bean was in jail and it had a couple conjugal visits. Sit down. I made a couple videos on Blade Plays, whatever. But like, really, the commentators want to go home and fucking subscribers. And that's a horrible analogy, but you basically get the idea that I finally can finally upload on my channel, and I can finally make videos, and I can finally fucking go back to being normal. That was a nice throw, if I do say so myself. So this is one of those games that I want to present to you. I got so many games, and I got so many things I want to do, and I need to make sure I do it right. I actually started doing my Vice City Let's Play. I played for an hour, and it was gold, and then I went back, and the audio was way too freaking high. And that kid was way too high, because he obviously is just slow with reaction, super fast. So it's just, Ice Cube said it was a good day. It's a good day. I get to present this gameplay to you, which I'm like super pumped about. I have other gameplays in other situations like I'm super pumped about. The Vice City is going to start happening. I'm so glad I'm going to be back. Now, my whole situation isn't fully resolved, but basically we made it possible so that I could upload to here. That is the third orbital VSAT. Get on my level, Gommel! And, yeah, so what are some of your amazing, stats? That's a mouthful to go 32-4, 41 confirms, 4 orbital VSATs, 3 in one game. Get on my level, goddamn! The girl from Girls actually said Gommel. I thought that was pretty funny. And it kind of made me think about playing this game. But, yeah, guys, so that's pretty much about it. You were going to watch me stab some more noobs. And I'm back, and I'm fucking excited. And I'm going to go out and celebrate. And so I know you guys haven't seen videos from me, but expect at least a commentary. Super fast mode. Expect at least a commentary a day and a Blade Plays a day for a while now, just because I'm just after losing the ability to make videos, and now that I'm back, I'm not gonna take it for granted and realize that this is the best job ever, and you guys are the best fans ever. And this, remember how I was gonna add some funny? That's the 4th orbital VSAT, and I feel when this happened, I felt like a porn star, and he was just in an orgy with 4 girls. And I looked up and I was like, you know what, there's not enough film. There's not enough film for me to bang that 5th girl. So I didn't even want to stab anybody at this point. I figured they got the point that I stab people when I knife them. But this is some lulz coming up here. See that little pause right there? I'm like, fuck. My headset batteries went out. So during this amazingly awesome, great game, I had to run over, grab the headset batteries, switch them out, plug it in, power back on, sit back down, and stab that guy. Get on my level. Fucking great. Sorry if I'm being obnoxious, but I'm just happy to fucking be back. There you go. Let's pull up the thing. Hope I did it in theater mode. There you go. 32, 4, 41. 1 deny. 4 orbital VSATs. Bam. I love you guys. Fuck. That's awesome. Peace and butt grease. So, as a lot of you guys know, I am a product of a television as my babysitter child. Single mom, sister, myself. Watch some television. I can go on for days about those. Sit down. I can go on for days about those old TV shows I used to watch. And as I've gotten older, I'm starting to watch more adult shows. I don't mean pornos, but I mean adult shows. And also, there's this thing where I value... There's this innocence thing. I value innocence because once it's taken, it's no longer, you can't just regrow it back. So what I mean by that is, don't ruin TV shows for me. Do not ruin TV shows for me, and don't ruin movies for me. Basically, the whole idea about spoiler alert, I think it's messed up, and I think I may put too much into this, but I'll give you an example, okay? Scott, who's my roommate, he's sitting on the computer, and he's discussing some monumental things that happened on the American version of The Office. The final season of The Office has been really good, and it's trying to wrap everything up, and it's pulling out some moves that we haven't seen before, and I like it. The only problem is that Scott was talking about stuff from the show on like a social network, and I was like, dude, that's messed up. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin the experience for people. I think that's really messed up to ruin the experience for people. I don't know. It's just not cool. And he's like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not giving away the whole story. But I was like, that guy who camps did a commentary on way back in the day in Modern Warfare 2. And in it, he said that he went and saw the movie Book of Eli. And he even said spoiler alert before he did it. And then he ruined the movie for me. I still watched it later on. I still enjoyed it. But I feel that if he didn't spoil it for me, even though he gave a spoiler alert situation, totally cool with that, I still don't like that. I've talked about this before, but I really think it'd be interesting. If you haven't seen The Usual Suspects, this won't make any sense to you. Basically, I want to get a bunch of people in a movie theater that have never seen The Usual Suspects, and I want to film their reaction to how it unfolds. I think me even saying that, even though I'm not giving anything away, still sucks. Because if you haven't experienced it, and if you haven't had that first time joy of going through an emotional thing, like watching a TV show or being riveted, like I've talked about this before, like, alright, so I'm going to compare myself to TV shows, right? Is every single video that I do gold? No. There's going to be some videos that I may have thought were awesome. Sit down. And, but you stay subscribed just the same way you stay watching a TV show. There's certain TV shows that you probably watch that you go, that if I ask you, like, why do you watch it? You're probably like, I don't know. Like, at one point, it was good, and I'm already like 4 seasons into it, so I might as well continue watching, Think about that for a second. Why do you watch? And this isn't something to say, hey, I need you to unsubscribe from me. That's not at all what I'm going for here. Sorry. But what I am saying, though, is that we tend to watch every episode of something. Some people watch every commentary I do. Is every single commentary just the fucking, oh my god, I can't believe they did that, or I can't believe that he stabbed that guy? No. But those moments when you're like, your jaw's on the ground, you're like, oh my god. Or with me, it might be a commentary that kind of hits home and really makes you think and get a different perspective on the thing. Sometimes people ask me, Blade, why don't you do an advice series, kind of like Woody? The problem with me doing an advice series is like I don't feel like I could give advice to people because I'm still trying to figure it out. And plus, like I would probably give you realist advice, but it's not advice that would be like, people wouldn't like my advice. You know what I mean? Like people would not enjoy the truth like that. And I'm not out here to make one person feel bad about themselves or whatever, this and that. But the solution, you may be going, well, what do I take from this? Honestly, people are going to do what they're going to do. So if there is a TV show, if there is a movie or anything like that I'm interested in seeing, I don't watch reviews on it. I don't do any of that stuff. If there's a show coming out, like normally Sunday, HBO and Showtime's got these shows that I really like. Or like I watch NBC The Office or whatever. If there's a show coming out, I stay off social media. ONLYUSEmeBLADE, peace, and butt grease. Love ya.
Kill confirmed.
What the fuck, man?
Kill confirmed.
Oh. That is a bitch they dick little though.
He needs to make a movie with Uncle Ruckus, dog.
Damn, this bitch ass is in first place too?
This motherfucker's so cold, bro. He's so cold. Look at him. He's the best. You're the best. Oh, yeah. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
He just fucked us all up too. That's the fucked up part.
You're the best. Friday kid.
Oh man.
Dude code is bitch. Damn, he's great. Wow. I'm not that good. I can't get that good at the game, man. I'm too busy fucking this bitch. I don't got time like that. Damn.
Kareem a week, Kareem a week, Kareem a week,
Okay.
Kareem a week, Kareem
I
a
gotta
week,
order some loma de res and salsa de árbol and some
in the
pollo
jungle,
Use me
plantas and some.
blade.
jungle, the lion
Use me
sleeps
blade. What up?
tonight.
You know you.
Knobs want your autograph. Knobs want your
Hell yeah.
autograph.
Hey, what's this white power thing too?
Hey, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at dude with the knives. He's so cold. It's ridiculous.
He's a beast, bro.
And this is not a paid promotion thing. I just have to get out of the way because I'm not trying to sell you a product here. What I'm trying to do is just let you know about something pretty cool that kind of solves a problem that has been a little prevalent. Now, I really dislike when other YouTubers talk about the sub boxes don't work and YouTube's broken, this and that. It's a free website. But I will it does kind of bother me. And the only reason why it does is because there's times when I'm playing online, I'm talking to people, and they'll be like, Blade, why have you put out a video in years? I'm like, well, what? What are you talking about? Or YouTube will unsubscribe you from me, or whatever. There's obviously some issues on that end, and you know, if you have X amount of subs, you feel that you should get X amount of views and blah, 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 blah. I never want to talk about that. I think that's boring. But a viewer of mine actually sent me a link to this iSubbox.com thing, and I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to solve the problem of, here's the problem. Viewers that want to watch my videos but do not get notified when I post new ones. That's what we're talking about right here. So, in this email this dude sent me, he goes, hey Blade, just thought you know, longtime fan, blah, blah, blah. The issue with YouTube and the sub boxes, let's say you have a million subscribers, right? If you post up a video, that little, hey, post a new video thing is supposed to go out to a million people, right? So imagine sending out like a little signal, but a million of them, right? Obviously that's not working because there's people that don't get videos in their sub boxes. It's just sometimes they just don't publish properly. Whatever reason, not all million of those little signals go out. What he was saying though is that with iSubbox, you're still using YouTube, but what you're doing is you're just looking at your list of all the people you subscribe to. Let's say you're subscribed to 200 people, right? And what it's doing is basically it's going through that list and going, hey, does that person have a video? And just sending that signal out. So instead of the content maker sending out a million little pings, and that's not always work, not all of them go through, when you check it, it sends out however many pings you have for how many people you subscribe to, and it's a much more efficient, better way to get videos. So I'm just gonna show you on here how it works. You basically sign in with YouTube and all this stuff. I'm gonna blur this out because I don't want you guys to see my information. But yeah, so the way that it works is, so you basically have your videos, right? And you can scroll through them. One second. You can basically just scroll through them, and I'm going to show you something kind of cool, okay? So the latest video in my subscription box is from Ajiv Turkey, so I am going to click on it. I said, what up? Blah, 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 video from Jive Turkey. Okay, I'm going to exit out of here. Now, I'm going to refresh this. Oh, it's gone. Once you watch a video, it's gone. You can scroll through the videos and all these videos are ones that are in my sub box in the proper order. And then let's give Valprez a view. So now this is up here like this. I can comment, I could do all the other kind of stuff. You could use regular YouTube if you wanted, but I don't know. It's just a simpler, just nice, classy way to watch your videos. Make sure you get everything in your sub box. So I figured I'd share it with you. It's iSubbox.com. It's what I use. And I mean, what's the benefit of me showing you this? So you get to see my videos. That's pretty much about it, because the YouTube's a free site. I love them for it, but the sub box stuff just doesn't work. So that's why I figured I'd share it with you. Peace and butt grease. What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE. This is a meltdown kill confirm game where I get 3 orbital VSATs during the game, helping out that team. Kind of want to talk about, so I play with Dysfunction and Marksman and these guys from the S&D Elite. If you guys are fans of Search and Destroy stuff and really like watching Search and Destroy stuff, they didn't ask me to do this. I'm saying go check them out. It's just beast. When it comes to just like gameplays where people shit on people in Search and Destroy, that's definitely where to go. And don't get me wrong, I still love playing some Search and Destroy, but I found that with Black Ops, I like to add some variety to it. Switch it up, go play Search and Destroy for a while, then go play Kill Confirmed for a while. But this may sound a little weird. I fucking hate playing with them. And this is the reason why. So what they do, like when they like the social aspect of it. So they all get together, they get in a party, and they just go and shit on people. And not like camp and try to raise their kitties and stuff like that. They just rush the shit out of them, murder them, 4 and out every single game. And then just people leave. And I have a couple people on my friends list that I don't like playing with for other reasons. Like, I got some people on my friends list that when they play, they're absolute beasts. They run like the dogs and swarm and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, man, when you do that, 2 things happen, okay? When you play like that, okay? Like a lot of people complain about when they're playing, like if they get, they get these super high kill streaks and people just leave. It's like, well, would you stay? You know what I mean? Like if I jump into a game and there's this like canine units inbound, warthog, swarm, I'm just like, fuck this. Like no one wants to play against that. And so it's kind of a psychological thing. And what I mean by that, it's this, okay? Now, I'm not saying the way I play is right because I'm a fucking weirdo because I run around and just knife people, okay? And that actually will piss a person off. But what I'm saying is this, like me, you need to kind of find a balance, because if you run those high kill streaks and you're not as strong of a player as you think you are, and that might ruffle a few people's feathers, because everyone, especially some of you people in the comment section, you guys do this all the time. They're like, "What are you talking about? I get dogs every single game and this and that." Just like you probably don't. Okay, just Call of Duty's too random. Like they go, dude. I play on my hotel internet and with one hand tied behind my back, and I get dogs and swarms. Concussion grenade. I'm like, dude, stop it. No, okay. What I'm trying to say is this. Like, this is what I use. Okay? I don't really talk about like my class setups and stuff like that. You can see the stuff on the screen. You can see what I technically use. I don't use concussions or anything like that. I do use the EMPs to take out like sentry guns and take out bouncing betties and shock charges. But I'm actually a half-ass decent player. I don't need to use stuns in a game and get mad. Ugh. But I use the UAV, the counter UAV, and the orbital VSAT. Just keep it simple, let shit build up, and that way, if you die, I've often said this. I wanted to tweet this up on her. I wanted to say, hey man, listen, if you guys make the orbital VSAT 1,150 points, I would get way more. There's something about the game where honestly, whenever I get really, really close to orbital VSAT, it's not me fucking up, it's just randomness. Like, I think I'm very, very clutch. I'm a very clutch player. I don't, like some people, they don't like being the last person standing in Search and Destroy. I'm a clutch player. So I don't think it's that. I think that the game literally goes, uh-oh, he's close to a VSAT. We better fucking fuck him up, or else he's just going to get VSATs all day. Same way I've talked to people about guns that they pick up off the ground, right? So you have guns. I honestly, like, there's people that they go, wow, I picked up a Peacekeeper off the ground, and I thought that gun sucked. But when I picked it up, I was fucking raping with it. Conspiracy theory, I honestly think that Treyarch makes it so that if you pick up a gun off the ground, it's buffed. And that would encourage you to try out other guns. Just a thought, I don't know. Because they already want you to try out other guns. They want you to use other guns in different setups. Just simply by having like the diamond camo. The diamond camo forces you to use other guns in order to get this fantastical camo. But it's also a psychological thing when I'm talking about with the kill streaks. So first off, I don't like playing in parties, like big parties, because then we're just fighting each other for kills. It's annoying. That's stupid. I don't have a good time doing that. It's so unbelievably boring. And you may be going, "Oh, how is it boring winning every match?" It's like, trust me, it's boring. It is boring winning every match, hands down, no problems. I like a little bit of a challenge. I don't like a huge challenge. I don't want to play against a bunch of try-hard fruits, but you basically get the basic idea. But when I'm running UAV, counter UAV, VSAT, the enemy team's not leaving. The enemy team's not going, "Oh shit, we're fucked." Now, they're losing most of their, I don't even want to call it gunfights because I just use a knife, but they're losing most of those matchups that they see because we have the advantage of the radar, and the radar is huge. So since I'm working the radar all game, I actually have a really big advantage for one-on-one fights, okay? But the other team's not leaving. See what I'm saying? By the other team not leaving, you're good. Why work and stress out about getting a swarm of dogs and a warthog? Why sweat that out? Why get so frustrated when a random death happens when you're one off your dogs? When once you do get them, they're just going to back out. I wouldn't stay for that shit. No one wants to stay for that. But if you're running like the lower streaks, when you notice how when you get killed, you always kind of do this justification thing of like, okay, let me see why I got killed here. Okay, that's the reason why. Oh, that's it. That's it. Really? But then if you get killed over and over and over again by a high kill streak, you're just like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So my best, like if you want to ask me, how do you continue to like go into games? How do you have fun with it besides obviously the knife only thing? Usually, if I roll in a party, it's not for support, for to help me get games. That's first off, that's cheesy as fuck when people do that. It's not about that. I don't need support from my teammates in order to win games. If you have to team up with people in order to win public games on Call of Duty, you're not only bad at the game, but you're a loser. I do it more so. I like to team up with one, maybe two other people for a social aspect, someone to fucking talk to while we're slapping these noobs, okay? And then the other thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is, let's go back to that, the social aspect of Call of Duty. I have friends. I don't need to be, like, a lot of people kind of treat Call of Duty like it's like their Call of Duty list is like their Facebook list or something like that. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? People shoot me an invite, and if I'll take it, I take it. I don't. Obviously, it's good to conversate, just shoot the shit with people. Obviously, when I get on there, I want to win, you know. But like 6-man parties, going in there and just shitting on kids and then getting mad that they all leave. It's like I would have fuck off. I would have done the same exact thing. So there's this thing about Call of Duty where we kind of forget that, you know, that it's about shitting on other people, but we don't like to get shit on. We're very hypocritical in that sense. So, I don't know. I don't really take it that seriously, but I'm just letting you guys know how I have fun with it, besides obviously the knife thing. I like to go with one, maybe two other people at a party, and not so that I can guarantee the win. Not like that. It's just it's someone to fucking talk to. And I know it sounds bad. I'm a tryhard with a knife, if that makes sense. Like, I'm literally a tryhard with a knife, because trying hard with a gun to me gets extremely boring, because we're playing pub. We're playing in public matches. And I don't know why people need to realize that, or not realize that, they need to remember that you're playing in a public match. If you want to go super duper try hard, go play league play. Fucking there you go. I don't know, man. Just got on some thoughts on my mind. It's kind of a psychological thing, you know, like let's say you have someone and you're doing betting. Like I used to bet people in cards, right? I would let them win a couple games just to think they had a chance, and then I'd keep on taking their money. Why would I want to just beast on them for a couple and then they leave, then I get no money? What's the point of that? Huh? Triple VSAT, kill confirmed, getting those confirms, getting those kills, getting them VSATs up in the air, and see how there's still people left in the game, even though I was throwing up UAVs, counter UAVs, and VSATs, and still shitting on them with the knife. Go ahead and get hugged. You need one. Peace and butt grease. What's up, guys? Overflow on Black Ops 2, but it might be too late. Sorry, the door's closed. It might just be too late. That phrase, it might be too late, or it is too late, or whatever, often relates to when someone or something is trying to do right in the eyes of whoever, but they've messed up too many times before. And when you've messed up that many times, eventually, you know, even no matter how good you're trying to do or whatever, they go, you know what, enough's enough. When a woman's fed up, R. Kelly, we're not dealing with this shit. So, my official statement, opinion is, except for the connection, Black Ops 2 is actually a very, very, very good game. It is the second best Call of Duty game behind Call of Duty 4. And that's just the cold hard facts. I'm sorry. Actually, I shouldn't say it's the facts. That's just my cold hard opinion. But a lot of people never gave this game a chance. You know why? Because, you know, eventually you just have to stop giving chances, you know? I don't know if you guys have ever had friends that are drug abusers, but it's a frustrating thing because you're like, oh, you're my friend, but I really don't like you when you're on drugs, and we'll give you another shot. And then if you give them another shot, then that person might be clean or whatever, but then like the person will start using drugs again. I know it's a sad thing and this and that, but at some point you reach a point where you're just like, dude, I'm tired. I'm tired of dealing with that, you know? And, you know, it's too late. Even if that person does get clean and they're completely done, you're almost just like, dude, I can't deal with it anymore, bro. I'm gonna use the game of Call of Duty as an example. Like I said before, Call of Duty 4 was a great game. All the other games after that, we've all been kind of like chasing this dragon high that we once got, or whatever, where we want them to be good games, but they're not. They're just remakes. If you guys have ever seen the Saw series, the movie Saw, right? Saw 1 blew your fucking mind. I've seen all the Saws, but I don't really remember them because it's just like, it was cool. I don't know. I think I remember it being cool, but it wasn't really that great. So Call of Duty as a whole was awesome during COD 4, and it's been shit ever since then. So since it's been so bad, every year, and a lot of people go, well, Blade, if it's shit, why do you play the game? It's just because it's the best first-person shooter currently, you know what I mean? But there's just, 60 frames a second, and you kind of have to play the game. I know it's going to sound weird at first, but you kind of have to play the game that everyone else is playing to ensure that there's people to play against. Like, I need to have people to stab. I need fresh stab victims. I'm like a fiend. I'm like on a lifeline. Be like, give me fresh noobs. I need it right in my vein. But I think that a lot of people aren't playing Black Ops 2 because all the other Call of Duties were not very good or not very enjoyable or whatever. And it's just because it's just too late. The movie Carlito's Way, right? Brigante, Charlie Brigante. I think that's Brigante. And I do not know why, but I don't know why I just looked at that tag and said, nah, I don't want that one. Anyways, Charlie, he gets out of prison and he wants to do right. He wants to basically, he's just like, okay, I fucked up a lot of times in the past. I'm ready to do the right thing, take the high road, be the better person. But what happens is that whenever you try to do right, whenever you try to do well, so many people will bring up your past or your negativity or anything negative. it's not even bringing up negative. It's just they're just being realists. They're like, dude, you fucked up so many times in the past. How can we take you seriously? And that makes that road to try to be better harder. See what I'm saying? And it becomes more discouraging. So I think that if someone does mess up, like the Call of Duty franchise have been messing up since Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, you know what I mean? Like, since they messed up so many times with that, a lot of fans or viewers aren't willing to listen to them. Like, I'll get better. I will, you know? Like, we've all had friends or family members that say that they're going to do something or they're going to change, and they don't. What I want you to consider, though, is there is this small percentage of people, and they have that sad story where they actually do want to change. And because the majority of people expect them not to change or want them not to change or think the worst or think that it's just all lip service or whatever, it doesn't happen too often. More often it doesn't happen at all. But think about that. Think about the people that have screwed up, that have done wrong, and they really, really do, in their heart of hearts, want to change. In the movie Menace to Society, right? At one point, you know, when you watch that movie, it's kind of interesting. It's a character study. When you watch that movie, you realize that the main character, you don't hate him. You don't dislike him. He's just a guy dealing with his predicament, his circumstance. And as he's dealing with that, his Lorenz Tate's character is basically so bad or whatever that it's supposed to make the other guy look good. For the most part, there's nothing really evil or bad about this guy. He just does what he does. And then, you know, his grandfather asks him, you know, hey, you know, do you care if you live or die? At that point, he was kind of confused. But then, at the spoiler alert, I'll give you ample time for spoiler alert because I talked about that in the spoiler alert media video. You clicked off? Cool. As he's dying, he goes, my grandpa asked me if I cared if I lived or died, you know, and he's like, yeah, I do, but now it's fucking too late. And then he passes. I'm going to try to make sure that I'm not saying, oh my God, it's too late. Peace and buckeries.
You're all that remains. Finish the mission.
No!
UAV on standby. Counter UAV waiting orders.
No! How did...
Charges acquired. Good job.
Hey, how did you... How do you know I was around that corner? 8-0 in the second round. Wow. Yeah, could you hear me, crawling? Oh crap. Just being killed.
Some fucking killer reflexes. Hey, no way!
ONLYUSemeBLADE!
Are you legit?
Sponge would get him with his blade.
Is he legit?
Who was defusing? Was that King Beast?
I'm about to jizz in my pants.
Yeah.
It's gotta be him.
Dude, Avery, that could be ONLYUSemeBLADE.
Oh, that
I'm
was
checking his
JS
combat
one
record.
night.
Yeah, good shot.
Search and
God!
destroy it.
Follow him! Don't follow him.
Oh.
Yes! Oh my god! He's only
It's him,
his
it's him.
blade! Oh my
It's
god!
him. Who is? Who?
Oh my god! ONLYUSemeBLADE!
Oh, well, which person on the scoreboard?
We got the bomb.
Guys,
Oh, that's him! Oh my god, that's him! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's ONLYUSemeBLADE! Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Travis, aren't you glad we played in American Lobby?
Yes! I'm a raging boner! Oh my god! Oh, I can't take a picture though! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Go for my car. I'll be right back.
Oh my god! Are you legit? Please tell me
He's
legit.
gonna hate this lobster cookie.
Mike! How is it played? Oh my god. Oh my god.
He left, didn't he? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me get another picture.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is he playing? I wanted to be touched by him. It's not fair. Oh! Look at that!
Go! How did that get him?
Awaiting order.
Really? Oh, he got him! He got him! He got him! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! He knifed him too! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. He spoke.
Oh, Travis spoke. Oh, I got something, baby. I'm sorry, I'm not good at the night for you.
I'm being such a fanboy, but it's always been played. This is my first encounter with a famous person.
Searching.
Be a fanboy no more. I could be a fanboy no more. I'm all grown up now.
Your balls dropped.
Yeah, no.
What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE here, and you know me for knifing idiots, noobs, bad players on the Call of Duty servers, pub matches. But there's another side to Call of Duty.
You may know me from showcasing the professional side of the game, the MLG circuit, and I got to travel the whole United States through 2011, casting some of the very best players in the world, and now here we are with Black Ops 2, trying to do it all over again.
That is Holiday Doc. Bam. What's up, buddy? How you been, man?
Excellent. I am fantastic here in the Great White North.
Are you in?
Freezing my
Are you in?
butt off.
Are you in Canada?
Canada, yeah.
Canada. I don't know. I didn't know there was a.
No, it's Canada. It's Canada.
Okay.
Just playing. But yeah, we just got out of a giant cold snap. I know you were complaining about how cold it was in Buffalo, but I don't think you've ever seen the likes of -40.
Yeah, I minus 40, like
Minus
negative,
40.
like
Negative 40.
like you have to raise 40 degrees just to be at 0.
Yes.
Wow. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like I'm, you know, there's kind of two sides to Call of Duty on YouTube. Like it's becoming way more diverse, and it used to only be that there was, you know, dudes pub stomping, getting gameplay commentaries, and then people doing commentaries and stuff like that. And now there's kind of been a rise in the esports kind of arena. And I know Doc from a couple years ago. He actually shoutcasted for the Billionaires Challenge event that I was a part of. That's actually how I first met you, and stand-up character. So just wanted to say thank you.
Well, thank you. That was a fun time. You were the first man to ever introduce me to the.
Oh yeah. I think
and
I take it as like a personal, like not a challenge, but like every time I go to these YouTube meetups, I tend to try to show people how to kick it, you know, and I introduced you to that. I think you had a good time. Fist just refused to do it though. Fist said that there was something going on with his that he was basically just trying to be healthier or something, and he was just like, "No, man, that's cool. I'll leave that alone." But Fist was a stand-up dude, man. Like I don't know. I enjoyed my time there. But with you, there's you're more focused on the competitive, the esports. You do shoutcasting. Can you give a quick example or tell people what shoutcasting is if they don't know?
So basically, if you've ever watched a sporting event, football, hockey, you know, there's the players, the professionals that are on the field, and then there's the professionals that are behind the mics. And that's what I like to call myself, is a professional commentator, shoutcaster for the professional scene of Call of Duty. Where the best players in the world face off against each other and try to win big money. Like here in a couple weeks, we're going to be facing off for $1 million tournament, the new Call of Duty XP event. It's going to be fantastic.
Nice. And Are you going to Dallas, the MLG Dallas thing, or?
I am, however, not able to make it to Dallas. Too short notice. MLG didn't quite finalize things to give me enough time to get scheduling and sponsorship worked out. So, unfortunately, I will not be doing that. But I'm working on a much larger, bigger project that I think will somewhat rival the whole MLG Live thing.
Ooh, what is? Can you
Yes.
talk about that, or is it top secret?
No, it's out there. We've been pushing it very heavily, and we've called it the Online Codcast.
Oh yeah, okay.
And what I've done was take all of the professional shoutcasters from around the world, like the guys that get paid to do this for a living, and put them on one community channel to provide worldwide coverage of the very best of the best in the Call of Duty scene. And my mission and goal was to create kind of an ESPN sports hub for Call of Duty, because I feel like the bridge is about to be gapped between the public realm and the competitive realm with the amount of support Treyarch is giving the game. So I think we're going to see a huge influx of new viewers. So I wanted to give people an opportunity to get their feet wet in the competitive side without being overwhelmed, and have a nice take on things and be introduced slowly.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that there's definitely a more, I don't want to say a thirst, but like people are becoming more interested in competitive Call of Duty, you know? Like we had the years of COD 4 and pub stomping, but I think like now more and more people, you know, playing against a bunch of bad kids, it's fun for a while there, but I think like it doesn't really get your blood going until, like with me, I like playing Search, and the reason why I like playing Search is because of those intense moments that you just don't get from like the repetitive motion of like a respawn game type, so...
Yeah, I totally understand what you mean. You know, where you're a 1v3 and your heart's pumping, you're trying to win.
I love clutching.
Yeah.
Like I seriously like clutching, search and destroy. Time management, as far as, you know, you have so many people left, and you know it takes 5 seconds to defuse and this and that. I don't know. I do enjoy the rush of like comebacks and search. I'd say a little bit more so now that I've been playing Call of Duty for many years than just decimating teams. So
I think it's just natural progression of players. You know, once you've played a game for a certain amount of time and you've conquered it to a point where you're comfortably at the top of the leaderboards, what's the next step? You know, obviously you need something else. Call of Duty has a very short lifespan traditionally throughout the year, so to spice it up, you know, why not try competitive gameplay? Why not try to push yourself into playing the better players in the game and only improving yourself? And I think that's why we're seeing a much larger influx into the competitive side, especially since they've incorporated league play into the public matchmaking
now,
system.
I got a question for you. Let's say that they were going to get rid of every Call of Duty except for one. Which Call of Duty would be the go-to one for competitive like play?
Ooh, honestly, I think we're at a really good game right now. Simply because Black Ops 2 offers what we've needed from the past to really create a successful esports viewing experience. We've had a successful competition series before, but we've never been able to incorporate the viewers into the game to actually make it successful. And when you have the viewership behind you, you're able to do things like $1 million tournaments because now the sponsors actually want to help out. So I think Black Ops 2 is by far our best chance at being the best competitive shooter by far.
Yeah, I actually did a commentary recently about this where I was saying, like, you know, as much as people complain, I think Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4. I mean, that's more of a personal opinion, but like I really do actually like this game, and not just saying that because I you know, it's that time of the year or whatever. Like I think I think Treyarch did a great job with the game. The only issue I have is the connection. That's it, you know.
I totally agree with you. I think connection is a huge part of the game, and they need to do something in the next one to really combat the issues. Like, obviously, dedicated servers is a must-have in this day and age, and especially with the new Xbox coming out. I think
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that they never confirmed this or admitted to this. I think that theater mode has to do with it. And I think that because the Xbox and the PS3 consoles are as old as they are in electronic years, maybe the next console will have the ability to deal with deal with the Call of Duty servers and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a developer. I just stab noobs. So.
yeah. I don't know. There's so much technical stuff that we don't even get to get into. You know, we can sit here and complain about a game, but we don't really know what it actually takes.
I think it's hilarious because we treat it like we're all like mechanics and they're showing us a car that will run perfect for 90 miles and they don't have like one little hiccup and we'll all be like, oh, this car's broken. It's like, you're not a mechanic. Yeah.
Traded in.
We're not game developers. If you were to ask 100 YouTubers how they would change the game, they would all have 100 different answers. So I think Treyarch and Infinity Ward are both like, I don't know what you guys want. We're just going to try to make the best game and see what happens. Like, they take feedback, but like sometimes we give them some pretty stupid feedback. So I don't know. How much development when they were making Black Ops 2 did they talk to people from MLG or from the competitive gaming scene? Because it does seem like it's focused on that.
Well, that's the big thing that made all the big YouTubers throw up their arms and stomp around like little kids, was the fact that Treyarch only approached MLG players and MLG types. They didn't go to the public aspect or the public YouTubers and ask for advice. They left them out of it completely.
Yeah.
So, I kind of laughed when people, not going to name names, were stomping their feet and throwing temper tantrums about it. But I think, we're here now with a really balanced game. And I will argue that to the end of my days, that this is a really balanced game.
Awesome. Guys, I'm ONLYUSEmeBLADE, obviously you're here. Doc, in the description below, I'm actually going to link you to Doc's channel and Doc's new ESPN-type venture project that you're doing, which I really dig. So
yes. Yeah, if you're into Call of Duty professional esports or you're just curious about it, definitely come check it out. I'll answer any of your questions, and we've got lots of great stuff planned. One of my favorite series so far that we got planned is the top 5 competitive plays, and everybody loves top 5 plays, so I'm anxious to get that kicked off.
Thanks, Doc. Next time you see me, we'll...
thank you.
You can teach me about a drink that you drink up there, and I'll try that. How about that?
That's fine. You come up to Canada, we'll go skiing or something.
Skiing. All right, guys. Peace and buckeries. Sweet.
Thanks.
Much better.
For $10,000, courtesy of Subway. Jared, how are you? Great. I'm doing great. Good luck with the shot. All right, Kara, here's how this is going to work. There is no practice shot, and only one shot at the prize. Now, make sure both feet are behind half court when you take the shot. Otherwise, it doesn't count, and you don't get another chance. All right? Kara, are you ready? Yeah. Are you nervous? Very. All right, fans, are you ready? This is for $10,000, courtesy of Subway. Kara, when you are ready, go for it.
Come on, use the hugs.
It is up. No, it is going to be short.
He's dying. He's dying. He's dying.
Subway, we want to $100 in Subway cash cards.
Are you?
All right, great job. Give him a big hand.
Are you crying for real? Oh.
Blade, you look like shit. I feel like shit. I'm sick. It is what it is. I just haven't, I've been so sick that I just think the videos would suck, and this video probably sucks, except for what I'm about to show you after this. Let's quickly get into this. Fuck, I feel like crap. I got a pounding headache. I need a haircut. I need to shave, and I need to not be sick. I've been missing days at the gym. It sucks. Anyways, ADD like a motherfucker because my head hurts. Let's quickly talk about montages and why you probably won't see one for me ever again. First off, I am not the best knifer. Okay, I've never claimed to be the best knifer. I really stole the idea from ONLYUSEknife. Freeman is far and away a better knifer. There's guys coming up like Knife Handlers, Slay by Blade, that are just absolute beasts. There's lots of people that are technically better at knifing than me. It's not a competition. I don't care. They don't care. But a lot of people kind of go, well, this is fucked up, Blade, because there's, like, they'll look at, like, I made a montage, and I had Rube Vids edit it, right? And he did an amazing job with the edit. The problem was that the clips were for me. I'm not saying I can't get clips, it's just that when I play, I'm playing for gameplays, okay? When I step out on that Call of Duty battlefield, I'm playing for gameplays. I'm trying to get the most kills with the fewest amount of deaths fast as possible. Try to get exciting gameplay, okay? I don't go for clips. When I see a dude, my first instinct isn't to spin around. If you play like that, play like that. It's a game. Do whatever you want to do. But I'm not really a montage guy. Occasionally, I'll get, like, some ham status like 4 streak or whatever. And I thought that by including that, giving it to Ruvid's combination, a lot of people dug the vibe of it. See, that's what I think. Like, I think that we've seen it all before. I think we've seen the take the C4 out of our rectum, pop, blow on it, throw a Semtex, fake throw knife, spin around 3,000 times, pull out a pistol, shoot a shotgun, and then the bullet from the shotgun comes back up. We fucking throw a C4, it blows that up, and then we pull out a sniper rifle and no scope across the map. We've seen all that shit before. So now, that's kind of the same way with gameplays, how we've kind of seen all the gameplays before. You know what I mean? I think that's why people aren't really digging the Call of Duty as far as like videos and YouTubes anymore, because it feels like we've seen it. And so all that we can really offer to people is, for gameplay guys, is our commentaries, and for montage guys, cooler edits. Or maybe we just haven't thought of something yet. Anyways, so basically when I play for gameplays. I don't play for clips. If there are people out there that play for clips, good on you. It's a game, play however you want. And I've been disappointed with montages, except for obviously I look forward to the Grizz montage every year or whatever. But I found a fucking cool one. I found one where I was really actually amazed at the stuff that was happening. The edits were cool, the clips were amazing, and I even made it into it. So, without further ado, even though my whole rant on I'm not a montage guy, you probably won't see one from me again. Long live Joe Handsome! Still alive is one of the greatest montages ever. But ClanThrust in their first Teamtage, I think this is epic, and I want to present it to you. Peace and butt grease, and enjoy.
Yeah.
Ten seconds. Here we go. Alright guys, so this game is called Will's World, and just to kind of give you an example, I'm just going to play the first one just to kind of give you a quick synopsis of it. So, in the upper section of it, you can see that I have 10 coins I need to collect. I have 150 seconds to do it, and it's pretty simple. So, collect 2 coins here, pick up this little blue key, and then move up to here, and then we're going to pick up that coin, pick up this red thing. That opens up this door. That gives me the ability to get that yellow coin, and then pick up this green key, do that, pick that up, and then we're going to go open up a green door, which is right here. Pick up that coin, pick up a blue, pick up that coin, and then we pick up this blue, and then pick up the last and final coin. And with the last and final coin, that means that I can finally go through this little gate. The only way you can get through the gate is if you have 0 coins left. Go in there, bam. So that's how you play it. And the levels get a lot more complicated than that. And I wanted to show you a level. Which one was I on? Let's see here. Come on, don't be stupid. Go to level. Where is it? What was it called? What was it called, dude? Toolbox. Okay. So, obviously, this is a lot more complicated. I have 400 seconds to collect 40 coins. And to give you a little synopsis, there's going to be this little section that when you go into it, you lose whatever's on your feet. So like, see in the upper left hand corner there's flippers. If I grab flippers and I use those, I can swim. There's other things like fire boots. So if there's fire, we can actually walk on fire. But I constantly lose it because I have to walk into certain sections. So I'm gonna grab this red coin, walk into here, and then I'm gonna grab this blue one. Oh, okay. Whew, that was a close call. So I'm going to use this blue one to walk into that door. Now I got flippers. So let's go into here. Now watch. See how I have on the right hand side, see how I have the flippers in the little inventory? Walk in there. Then when I walk into this little butterscotchy swirl thing, I lose the flippers. Grab the blue, grab that coin, push a block on the water, and then step on it. Now I'm good. So now I have a blue key. So let's find the blue key thing. Alright, so then I'm going to grab that, and then I'm able to walk on fire. And I have fire, so now I need to find the fire thing. And there's a fire thing. So I'm just going to keep on going around like that. Where is that fire? Ooh, got that fire! A yellow thing, so find the next yellow thing. No! Oh! Alright, let's try it again. So you get the basic idea. Alright. Oh, hurry. Ooh, close call. There. 1 second. Woo! Popped a molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Oh, shit. No! No, fuck! Fuck. Alright, let's try it again. Fail! Love that. That's got to be one of the worst rap songs of all time, though.
But you love that phrase.
I love that phrase, though.
You know what my favorite rap song is?
What?
Nigga.
Oh, well, Scott's a racist. Ooh, okay. Oh, I just so survived that. That was awesome. Is it? Oh, we haven't done this one yet. No! Fuck, dude, you don't understand. This is so fucking frustrating when you have to start all the way over again. Alright, here we go. We gotta find fire.
This girl is on fire!
I hate that song. I like Alicia Keys, but I hate that song. I really do. It makes me mad at my pantalones.
your penis actually gets mad?
Yeah, my penis gets furious. My penis is like an assistant manager in a shitty job.
It's like, I'll put your fire out.
Yeah.
On your face.
Let's do fire. I guess I'm doing fire now. No, what? Oh my god, fail! Fail, fail, fail. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, son of a bitch. I think I fucked it up again. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah, I fucked it up again. Fuck, dude. I need to... Ah! Why? I fucking hate you. Ah! This game is so fucking frustrating. Alright, here we go. Pass. Pass, you stupid fuck. This fire. Fuck you, you fucking monster fuck cock goblin son of a bitch. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Ah, fucking stupid, man. Stupid fucking game. Let this little goblin fuck pass. Go ahead, buddy. You got the right of way. Okay. Pass, 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 you fuck. Let's see here. Blue, 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 blue. Greg Bublia. Alright, go ahead and pass. And this, I'm making a run for it. I'm making a run for it. Fuck you! You son of a bitch! Why did I chance it? Fuck off. Okay, we're gonna do this. It's this fucking happening. Whew. God damn. Go ahead and pass, dude. Go ahead and pass. Now, back in the day, Chip's Challenge, I don't know if I was a more patient boy, but I don't remember it being this piss me offy. If that's a fucking word, I don't know. Fuck you. That was just... This, oh my god, you fucking... I hate you so much. I hate you, Bill. Fuck you, Bill. Oh, yield. Yield, you fuck. What the fuck did I do wrong, man? This is bullshit. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I just... Oh my god. Really? Really? Okay. This is gonna be the fucking death of me, dude. Fuck this game. Fuck you. I fucking hate... Oh my god! Woosah. Woosah and this motherfucker. Fuck you, fucking woosah ass bitch. Woosah, bitch. Kill me now. Fuck off. I hate you so much. Let's give it a go. Fuck. No. Fuck. Looks like you're having trouble. Looks like you're a fucking bitch. That's what that... No, I don't know. 51. Fuck. Alright, guys. One last time. Calm, smooth, and collected. Lego. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Ah! Whoo. Whoo. Woosah. Let's try this one last time. Fuck you. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck you in your ass. Whoever made this game, I want to kill him. Bounty. Bounty on... Whoever made this fucking game, bounty on them. For real. Like, I probably shouldn't upload to the YouTube, but I'm... The price on their fucking heads. I'm gonna get killed by that thing, but I'm not, because I'm such a G. Because this game wants me to go further and then die. This game doesn't want me to just, like, get kind of far and die. It wants me to go as far as possibly can and then, like, get into a situation where I fucking instantly die. Because that's how much of a fucking dumpster baby the developers are that made this fucking game. Hey, Dame drops. Okay, so, oh, buddy. Hey, Dame, I will so holler back at you, bro, but let me just figure life out right now, because I'm in a real tumultuous place. Alright, so, there's a key right there and a key right there. I think I did it, guys. Whew, breathe, you got a minute and 4. Alright. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, and I got the green thing stays? That means I fucking finished this? What? It means I fucking finished this shit. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Dunzo! Say that then! Let's go! Fuck that. Never, ever, 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 ever again will I ever play that level. Fuck that. Peace, butt grease, click. Oh, I'm literally clicking on my computer screen and not clicking on saying okay there. Okay, bye. I'm done. Bye.